Sick of the usual boring games? Feel the need for an adrenaline rush? Have you ever tried to play with ghosts, demons, or boogeyman? Well, if you want to, there are some very peculiar paranormal games which could end up very freakishly. Nobody knows if they really work, but what if you're the one supposed to confirm or squash the rumors about them? If you can, of course. So, here are 5 paranormal games that will freak you out. Let's get it on. Midnight Game. For this game you will need a candle, a drop of your blood, a scrap of paper, salt, and a box of matches. Write your full name on the paper. Jab your finger and drop some blood onto the paper. Let it soak into it. Put the sheet in front of the entrance and place the burning candle on it. Then knock on the door 22 times, so that the last knock would fall exactly on midnight. Open the door and blow the candle. Congratulations, you have just let the Midnight Man in. Now you can close the door and relight the candle. Let the game begin. You have to wander around the house, illuminating the route with the candle, and do your best to avoid the Midnight Man. If the candle goes out, it means that the creature is somewhere around. You have 10 seconds to relight it. If you don't make it in time, enclose yourself in a circle of salt. Otherwise, the Midnight Man will make you hallucinate until 3:33 AM. At 3:33 exactly, the game is over, and the Midnight Man is gone. While playing, you cannot by no means turn up the lights or use a lantern. You shouldn't go to sleep, and don't even think of using another person's blood on the paper bearing your name, or you can anger the Midnight Man. Nobody knows what can happen if you do. Elevator to Another World. This game originated in Korea. According to the legend, those who follow all the instructions end up as a result in another dimension. First, you have to find a building which is at least 10 stories high and has an elevator. On the ground floor, call the lift and get in. Push the 4th floor button. Don't go out, simply go down to the 2nd floor. Then go up to the 6th, then down to the 2nd, then to the 10th. Once on the 10th, push the 5th floor button. They say that on the 5th floor, a beautiful young woman must come in, but you can't even look at her or, God forbid, talk to her. Once she's inside, push the 1st floor button. If you manage to pull it off right, then the elevator will lift you up to the 10th floor instead of the 1st. While elevating, you still have a chance, one last chance, to call it off by clicking another button. But at the moment the doors are open on the 10th side, you are already in another dimension. To come back to the normal world, you have to perform the same ritual, but backwards. However, some claim that returning home is much harder. You can easily be disorientated and forget which of the elevators you used, or it could move away from you in some weird way as you are coming closer. The Ouija board game. The Ouija board game is undoubtedly the most famous and popular paranormal game in the world. In 1890, American businessman Elijah Bond patented it, but there is no evidence whatsoever that it was he who invented it. The talking board is marked with the letters of the alphabet, the numbers 0 to 9, and the words yes, no, hello, and goodbye. All the participants of the session have to place their fingers on the planchette and try to tune in with the other world. There are thousands of legends about this board. Spiritualists claim that it's some sort of door between the human world and the spirit world. Devil in the Mirror. You can play this fun game only twice a year. The 25th of December, when everybody is celebrating Jesus' birthday, and on the Holy Friday, the day the Lord died on the cross. Everyone says that these days God is busy as shit, so the devil takes advantage of it to have a lark. To play it, you'll need a mirror and 12 candles. Turn off the lights, look at the mirror, and without blinking, say the word devil 12 times. If you get it right, then during the next 2 seconds, you will be able to see the devil's face. A perfect time to perform this ritual is 3 in the morning, because if you didn't know, that's the exact time when dark powers grow stronger. There is very little information on the internet about it, because those who have gone through it have decided not to tell anything. Their relatives and friends tell that something is now broken inside them, and they will never be the same. Daruma-san. Daruma is the name of a real Japanese girl who slipped in the bathroom, hit the floor with her head, and died. To play this game, wait till midnight comes, fill the bath with cold water and sink into it, and don't forget to turn the lights off. Then you have to say 3 times, Daruma, come. At this moment, you would feel someone's cold head leaning on your shoulder. or simply its presence right behind you. Then you should get up very carefully, because if you don't, the Daruma ghost will try really hard to make you fall and cut your head open. If the ritual is performed right, the young Japanese girl's spirit will haunt you all day long. You will feel her presence all the time, and if you turn around quickly enough, you can catch on her silhouette with your side vision. If she's getting too close, you have to shout "Tomare," which is stop in Japanese. It is very important to finish the game before midnight. Go back to the bathroom where you summon the spirit, make sure she's around, and say "Kita." If you don't finish the game correctly or simply do not make it in time, then the ghost will haunt you for the rest of your life. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks, and we'll be right back to you as fast as we can.